It's important that we have a president who is A, mature, B, has led before, has been a governor, and knows how to work with both Democrats and Republicans to get something done in our country.
Jeb Bush is perhaps the most overhyped, underperforming candidate in the 2016 presidential race.
Hello, good morning.
He entered the race as a favorite to win the Republican nomination because of his fundraising, his mainstream political agenda, his record of governing as a conservative, and for better or worse, his family name, the Bush family name. It hasn't worked out that well for him. For the former real estate businessman and two-term governor of Florida, Caucus scores have shown more interest in bomb-throwing outsiders than a mainstream Republican candidate. As the son of President George H.W. Bush and the brother of President George W. Bush, Jeb Bush is clearly in the establishment wing of the Republican Party, and that isn't a good place to be this year.
If being the brother of a president and a son of a president means I'm part of the establishment, so be it. I cannot tell you how proud I am of my dad and my brother.
He is perhaps the most traditional Republican in the race, and in another year, that probably would be enough to guarantee a top-tier finish in the caucuses. He wants to simplify the tax code, making the highest tax bracket 28%, the same as it was back in the Reagan years.
In Florida, a purple state, the largest swing state in the country, to remind you, 500,000 more Democrats than Republicans. I cut taxes every year, totaling $19 billion.
He said as a result of that, the state's economy grew at an average rate of 4.4%. National security is Jeb Bush's #1 priority. He wants to rebuild the military, secure the border, and he also talks about improving cybersecurity.
The next president has a duty to protect the homeland. You don't outsource that, you lead.
At 62, he may be playing the long game in this presidential campaign, because in addition to campaigning in Iowa and New Hampshire, Bush is campaigning in more states and more places than any other candidate. I guess the thinking is as other campaigns falter and run out of money, he'll be positioned to pick up support from those campaigns from people who are looking for an alternative to Ted Cruz or Donald Trump.
You got that right, brother.